y'all know the mother effing vibes. Chilling here with Chris the Barber.
And Rocky.
And we got my brother Zeke the Fit Barber here. Fresh off work.
AKA Zeke the S&P Barber for you niggas that's losing your hairline and going bald and need some cosmetic work. I'm also offering that too. Holla at your boy.
Let them know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm
All
gonna give you some
right.
time for that at the end too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little plug.
Bringing niggas back from the dead, honey.
Quick question. Can you do anything for your boy?
You don't want nothing done for your boy.
Can you do anything for your boy?
I can enhance your beard though.
You can bring the beard. You can set me off on the beard.
I can have you on some shit.
Ah!
I can have you on some shit.
Y'all not ready. A bald head nigga with a beard, I'm winning.
Beard, you been chasing.
Rocky, don't roll your eyes over there. Roll your eyes over there, man. That shit real, man.
So you resuscitate niggas' hairlines from the dead, huh?
I am.
Oh,
I got
my
a couple
God.
Pictures I'll show y'all later.
I ain't gonna lie. He is bringing niggas back
Ooh,
to life.
I'm bringing the shit.
Because it only really works if you got a little something going on. Like if you got a hairline still, and I mean it'll work for whatever. But a nigga like me who been bald for a long time, if I show up with a hairline, I'm getting flamed. I'm getting flamed. Let me walk in Debo's, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm getting fried chicken. They're gonna what? Chris, what's up, fam? Just got that new hairline, huh? Or you want to go see Zeke? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Low-key might be like, shit, give me Zeke info.
For real?
I'm hurting out here.
So your hands are head defibrillators. You just shocking niggas' heads back to life.
I mean, you can say that.
Right.
You can say that. I'm bringing people back to life. I got people that done had hair surgery still come to me and be like, yo, I'm still not happy with my results. It depends on the level. What I do is I bring them back to life. And they like, damn, you low-key just saved me like another $6,000 because I was about to do another treatment. And I'm like, yeah, just come on over here. Now, I'm not going to... It depends on the level of, like, your hair, like we had talked about before, what I'm going to do. But if I could just kind of, like, hit some areas. And then also I can create the fade look. So if a guy, like, wants a bald fade look, I can create that look. Whereas he may be like Chris, but all he got to do is go home. He can go out the door because it's the cosmetic tattooing that makes the illusion of a bald fade. So there's levels to it.
So how is it when it comes to men like losing their hair? That's got to be a big deal for y'all. Like, does it
Just because
really...
you ain't lost shit don't mean nothing, man. Listen, dog, it's the same for women with no edges, okay? It's the same thing. You know, they got to figure it out. As soon as they see that them edges is gone, they got them patches, they got to figure it out.
But I'm saying, like, how does it make you feel, though? Like, is it like a blow to the chest? It's like getting the hair implants the same as a BBL. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Back in the day when I was a kid, my dad came home with a hairpiece, right? And it was kind of like square. You know, they wasn't smooth with it back in the day.
Hell no.
And I said, Daddy, I said something like, that look crazy. And I made him feel bad. He had my mama take the whole thing out. Right there, he had her take it. Because my dad used to have that.
Told you this shit wasn't going to look right. I told you. Take this shit out right now, goddammit.
He had the hair on the sides, but the bald at the top. And it took him a long time to cut all that off. Y'all be holding on. I keep holding on.
Yeah.
You'll be holding on.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I held on until I was about 28, right? I had dreads, like, I had locks.
Yeah.
Like my brother Zeke here.
They start falling out.
No, they didn't start falling off, but, you know, right up here in the middle,
Ooh.
I had the little TP, you know what I'm saying, where it stuck up. All of my locks were long down to the middle of my back, right? But the ones on top of my head was this big.
So why you just ain't add some extensions?
Because I'm a real nigga, dog. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Time out. Before we talk about that real nigga shit, I ain't had the patience to grow my sides out.
To grow your what?
My sides.
Your sides, because I remember I was cutting your sides.
Yeah, nigga, I got extensions. Some real nigga.
But I don't think it has anything. I think that's a perception.
Like, it is really a perception.
Yeah, I'm
Sierra.
not tripping.
That's some old ego bullshit. Listen, you could have kept your hair and threw a couple of extra horsehair strands in that bitch and kept it moving.
Can you hand me the goddamn?
I know for me, I was like,
am I gonna be on camera?
He said he had a TP.
Thank you so much.
I had a decision to make. I'm like, all right, man. do I want to continue to cut my sides, which is nothing wrong with that, or do I really want a full head?
But listen, Zeke, you grew your sides and put your extensions in just for that purpose. I couldn't put extensions in, and I would have to keep putting them in. They would have had to stay in. If I would have had extensions on the top of my head, I would have had to keep putting them in. His hair grew out. Now it's all him now. He don't have extensions.
I mean, but that's fine. Hoes keep putting on wigs.
Don't do that
They keep
no
putting
more,
them on.
Zeke.
You know
Don't
what I'm
do that,
saying?
Zeke, no more.
That's what they do.
Do that shit. Nigga.
It's gonna be
Shit
okay.
on my face, man. Look, I'm comfortable with my shit. Don't play with me.
That
You
nigga
make
said-
it do what it do. So listen, I heard that like locks, they give like some type of feeling. I've heard people say like they actually feel like electricity going through their scalp. Like, do you feel different with locks? Does it make you feel like enlightened or some shit?
What's crazy is the point of my life where I really started to reach another level of like just awareness is when I started growing my locks. I don't know if it's because of my locks, but it was around the same time. So maybe that has the connection. But I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, I feel the electrode. The electrodes.
Hey man,
whatever.
Well,
what
your
size
hair is
hat do
your
you wear?
antennas. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
a religious person, but even Samson,
Yeah,
in the
his
Bible,
strength.
when Delilah, cut his hair, he lost his strength.
Yeah.
So, I think that stuff is all metaphorical anyway, but it tells you, it's something to your hair. I know my grandma, she ain't never say shit, right? She ain't never say shit. Like, we ain't had no conversation. One thing she always said to me was never cut your hair. I cut my shit so many times. But she said never cut your hair. And my grandma would never cut her hair. Like, she let it grow. So, yeah, it's something to that.
Yeah, I cut this shit off nigga, once a week, bro. I guess I don't get that type of energy because I believe the hair is be
It's in your beard.
28. 28. It was gone. 28.
Damn. But
Yeah.
was you stressed the fuck out? Does it run in your family?
It runs in my family. My
Okay.
grandfather, my dad, all them niggas got toilet bowl seats on the top of their head.
Ooh, not toilet bowl sleeves, honey. But
Yeah.
you know, it's nothing wrong with a bald head.
Oh no, I
There's
still
nothing
get
wrong with
bitches. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Not I still get bitches, honey.
I do yeah, appreciate it.
So, Zeke, we all go way back like an 8-track. So what's been going on since high school?
Life is a motherfucker. It's beautiful though.
Okay.
When I say it, I ain't mean it in a negative way. It's just like I know a lot of people. This year for a lot of people is like challenging because a lot of people are in positions that they never thought they would be in.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I had that early. I
Okay.
was married early. I did a lot of stuff early on. So now I got it where people like, hey man, I gotta holler at you, and I'm like, you gonna be okay. This is life. You get your test, then you go get your lessons. But like I said before, a lot of people are going through a lot of trying times. But these trying times is what better you. Is what help you to grow to be, hopefully, better person, smarter person.
What do you
whatever
mean trying
going through.
times? What do you mean trying times?
Whatever's
Elaborate.
trying to you. People going through difficult times.
Niggas
people
are
going-
broke now.
People going through times that they
Niggas
can't control.
niggas had that pandemic money went dumb, and they are
Don't talk about
fucked
that.
up now.
I had niggas giving me $100 tips and
Easy. Ooh.
Soon as that
Zeke,
money ran out,
Zeke,
hey, can I get my change
talk
back?
about it, Zeke.
Can I get my change back?
But
Oh
you know
no,
what?
I'm good, bro. Take that 100, nigga. That
I
ain't
think-
shit, bro.
I really do believe that some of these things are forcing us to show that we are stronger together. We don't pull our resources together. You know what I'm saying? And we have a very individualistic mindset, and that's why we struggle so much. We can't even get along with our people, man. I know some of my people get the fuck on my
Hey,
nerves.
look. I mean, I don't mean to go there, but during the pandemic, you know one thing?
Mm-hmm.
That really that really showed the strength in relationships. I broke up in the pandemic. What? Out of there.
Taurus.
Out of there, nigga. Dog. I mean, I was out of there really before, but the pandemic made it worse.
Okay, don't say nothing that's gonna get your ass whooped.
It can't.
When
It can't.
You
nigga.
don't
I
want
am-
no
hey,
smoke.
Look, I
Look.
am a free agent. What are you talking about?
But still, you know how people call you and be
you
like,
feel me?
why you
Free
say,
agent.
whoop, whoop, why?
Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
So I want to make it clear, Zeke, if I ask you any questions that you're uncomfortable with, we don't
Answer
have, we
'em.
can keep, no.
I'm an open book. I'm transparent.
Yeah,
because
Zeke, I
I'm
told you he
transparent with
got
everybody in
thick
my life.
skin. He don't mind. That's why he sliced into me like, no, look, I had extensions, nigga, and who gonna check me? I'm not gonna fight Zeke. Look at this nigga.
So,
Crazy.
so you have been married before.
Yes.
What age did you get
Like
married?
you don't know.
Yeah.
I was 23.
Okay.
and
Oh, that's long as hell. Okay.
that's young. It's too young, but I still feel like if you can find a person that like, if you can grow, and it's hard to say this, 'cause I'm probably gonna go everywhere with this. When you get married young, you don't know shit.
Hey, you take a cup.
You don't know yourself.
Water in it.
Yeah, I got married at 24. Talk about it.
You don't know the world. You don't know everything of your interests. You don't know nothing. So I grew up in a very religious background. I was at church from Monday through Saturday, or Sunday to Sunday, like people like to say. So there were surface layer things that I was taught, but it wasn't the internal things that I had to learn as far as when it comes to a partner. It was, well, you get older, you find somebody, you fall in love, you can provide for a family, you get married. That's what I did. I was able to provide for a family young.
That's good though.
I fell in love young. I did it in an honest way. Like I really was in love with my ex at that time.
Set it on.
But what happened was I started being exposed to life.
Okay.
I started
I just wanted a little ash
having
for
different-
my mans, that's all.
the different exposure really came from
Put
when
some
I
water in a little cup.
redirected my fitness journey.
Okay.
Now, different. I hate to be honest with you. Different level of women is in my face.
Right.
See, I didn't budge at first because I fucked up, but I didn't budge at first. It was like a thing of, let me go back home. And at home, we just saw things different. It wasn't deadly. No, I don't want to say deadly. We saw things too far off as I wanted to explore more of the world, as I wanted to explore more of just educating ourselves and forwarding things. And because we both were young, we had two different experiences of seeing marriage and how it operates. And those things came to play into our marriage. And it caused us to kind of start to go our opposite ways because we wasn't agreeing and we wasn't on the same page. I could go in depth, but it got to the point we was here. And not understanding the purpose of what we were going, where we were going, what we were doing.
So shout out to the ex-wife. I won't name her, but shout out to her.
That's my dog.
She the homie. She the homie.
And that's my dog. I love her. My child.
Yeah. Some people's idea of a relationship is to be controlling, is to be possessive, because we have this fear that if we don't control or be possessive, somehow the person may stray or whatever the subconscious fear might be. Is that something that you were dealing with?
No.
No, that wasn't it?
I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to stop you from being anything but the best.
If anything, we encourage you.
I want you to be the best version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there's a route that we have to take to get there. Because if our current route isn't working and I have a blueprint, I need you to, as a leader of the household, I'm not your master. I don't control you, but I know what can get us to the next level.
Okay.
If you don't if we are fighting before we can even get started, where are we going?
So
it was not the understanding.
So it wasn't, or you was more so like, you know, it wasn't in control. You wasn't being controlling. She wasn't trying to follow your lead, so to say. Is that what it was? Don't burn a hole in my barber seat, dog.
I was trying to figure out if she was trying to control, like if she was
control him.
Yeah.
You can't control an alpha male.
It's not about, honestly. It
No,
has
I'm
nothing
not
to do
talking
with. It's nothing to do with control. It's like the woman that come from, and I'm not speaking on her. I'm just using an example.
Yeah.
If a woman come from nothing but single women, how she gonna know what a real man is? If a man ain't never experienced a real woman,
check.
How he gonna know what a real woman is?
Say that one more time, Zeke.
So now when you get together, you in unfamiliar territory. Because guess what? If you finally have what you always wanted but never experienced it and don't know that you have to become a different version of yourself, you go fuck it up.
I knew that's why we. Look,
gonna
no,
fuck
we
it
got some
up.
shot glasses.
So
I knew that's why I had Zeke. I'm so glad we called
And
this
I'm
nigga.
not perfect.
That
I
nigga
did-
dropped the gym on him.
I did some shit. I did shit where I could have did differently.
okay.
You know, I actually, it took after we divorced, but I actually went to her and apologized for the way I handled certain things in certain situations because I was hurt.
Well, that's very mature.
You know, and
I did the same thing, bro. I ain't
through
gonna lie.
everything, I always went back and was like, look, we didn't work, but we got to be a strong fucking team for our daughter. And that's the greatest thing that could have ever came out of that. Like, we have to, you grew up, you had your parents. I grew up, I had my parents. We're not going to do that to her. We're going to be a team to the point where if she called me asking me about something, have you talked to your mom? What your mom say? Now, if I disagree with what her mom say, I'll call her mom.
Yeah.
I want my daughter to see us, even though we're not in the same home. We make this joke, and I say tell my daughter, I say, you got better parents that's separated than people that's in the same house,
Yeah.
because we communicate
Well, that nigga
everything
tried
that
his
happens
2 for
with our
2.
child.
2
So
for 2.
that call that I had, she
Yeah.
was just telling me about our child. So
Yeah.
I'm already knowing. So when I get to her, we can have this conversation. But if something happens over there and mommy says no, don't call daddy to get a yes.
Right.
Mommy said no. Now, if I disagree with mommy, I'm not gonna do it in front of you. I'm gonna call her up. Hey, I think you could have been a little easier with that. We could have did things different. But that's helping the development of the child. I always say I can't teach her how to be respected by a man if I don't respect her mama. I don't give a fuck about no new woman in my life. Her mama is gonna always be the number one woman to her. So if I disrespect her mom and I'm cussing her out and all this other shit, how am I supposed to teach her how a man is supposed to treat a woman when I'm disrespecting her mom? And vice versa.
I
If
have
her,
to agree because y'all basically are being a unified
we're
front.
a unit, we're a team,
A
regardless.
unified front. Either over there or over here. We a unified front. I'm never gonna disrespect what she says. If I don't agree, then me and her gonna have a talk. You know what I'm saying? But Raquel, this is adulting. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is a mature, healthy co-parent. On some real shit though. No joke. This is I hear him because I'm dealing with the same shit. I got 3 different baby mamas. You see what I'm saying? 3 ball. Cheerio.
Skeet skirt slide.
Skeet, skirt, slide. Okay, I was good at it.
Man,
Nonetheless.
you bringing up some stuff I want to ask questions about, and this we gonna have to get to that.
What,
We-
ski, skirt, and slide?
No, these 3 different baby mamas. Now we better.
Yeah, 3 different baby mamas.
So Zeke, my question to you is,
It's behind you.
Oh,
at what point in the relationship, what was the one thing that set off the alarm in your head, like, this might not work out?
one thing I learned with relationships, no matter what, you have to have the ability to see how you affect your person. The ability to understand without agreeing.
Sha-na-na.
Because you not gonna always fucking agree with everything. You not always gonna see eye to eye. So it's one of those things where it's like, maybe she could have, but I had got to a point where I was like, you never gonna see me in a sense of understanding me because you're where you're at. And I don't know how long it's gonna take. And maybe because I was young or whatever, I had got to a point where I was just exhausted. And I was like, you're not an evil person. I just feel like we not.
So
meant
what
to
made
be
you
there
double
together.
back?
Because I was afraid of being alone. People ask me that question.
I
my
gotta
God.
ask it.
People
I've
ask me
never
that
asked you
question.
that.
They be
And I
like,
see you
"Nigga,
all the
so how you
time.
go back and marry
What
her
made you
again?"
go back and marry her again?
Let's go back. I was practically with her all my 20s.
Facts.
When I bought my first condo, I moved her in with me. It wasn't
You
like,
ain't got the chance to
I didn't
experience
get a
that.
chance to experience my own space. So I left my mom's house, bought a condo.
Oh no.
We moved in. We got married. All in like 6 months span. I had been
Please
with this
and thank you.
person for, again, I said it already, all my 20s. So when I got out here, I did get the divorce.
Thank you. Yeah.
And it's a new world. It's a new world from when I first got a divorce to when I got my last divorce to now. I got out here.
Hold on, wait. First one. Oh damn, you divorced her twice. That's right.
So y'all got married twice.
No, I had to think about it. I was about to be like, who else you divorced, nigga?
Did you have a wedding twice? Or
Second time we went to the courthouse.
okay. And did you file both times, or who filed? How did that happen?
I filed.
Both times?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And how did she respond?
I was not gonna respond well.
Yeah.
And
You know, some people
When a
might
nigga
get
marry you
quiet
and dip on you
cry,
twice?
Yeah.
but some might act a
No,
damn fool.
we went through all the different phases of ignorance and
Okay.
bust my car window out. And
Oh my God.
I never did nothing physical to her, but I got a real, my tongue can cut. Like I'm cool as fuck, but I could cut your soul. So we did things to each other that wasn't mature.
Okay.
So it happened both ways. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, her, because I played my part in as well.
Thank you.
But yeah, I that's how I ended up going back. I started dating, and I'm like, ooh, I like this person. Oh, it didn't work. Damn. I'm kind of talking to this person. It didn't work. What the fuck is going on out here? I'm used to having ass tucked up under me every night. I'm missing that shit. Not learning to say, hey, this is part of the process of you moving on.
You had to learn to be alone.
And even being honest, we really didn't stop smashing.
That's
real.
that
Still
soul
hitting
tie.
that?
That being real. So
Still hitting that?
you,
Like currently?
Magic what? No. I'm talking back then. I was a magic stick back then. But anyway. But no, we kept we never really gave ourselves a chance
Yeah,
to be apart.
my bad.
I was afraid. I never been alone. So it was familiar. What a lot of people stick around in relationships with because it's familiar.
Yeah.
Even though you're on some bullshit, I know you're bullshit.
Yeah.
And I went back. And then going back, it was a point, not it was a point. Going back, we had our daughter, which is the most beautiful thing in the world to me. But when the smoke cleared after having our daughter, it was still the same. It was still the
Ooh,
thing.
same old two-step, huh? The same shit that you didn't like before.
It
You
was
realize that you still don't like that
Because
same
truthfully-
shit, and then nothing changed.
because
You the
truthfully,
same person.
we didn't go even going out of the divorce the first time. Well, the last time. Wait, I'm still talking about why I went back. We never did no proper healing. We never
No what?
did healing.
Did y'all ever go to counseling?
We didn't go to counseling. We didn't do those things. So we was like, all right, I'm fucking you Monday through Saturday. We might as well get back together because this shit is just crazy. Like, you at my house, I'm at your house. You know me, I know you. Let's stop this shit. And of course, once you make somebody your wife, they don't want nothing less than that.
Absolutely.
So what did I do?
Said,
I
fuck it,
was
let's
in
do
the
it
space.
again.
I said, fuck, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
I had the right intention. But again, we had our beautiful girl. We was cool. And then the smoke cleared. And I saw the same thing that made me, realize, for me, I kept asking the question, why am I here besides the child? I don't hate this person. I'm just no longer connected to this person to do life.
But that's my nigga, though. I got love for you. That's it.
Okay. Damn, what the fuck? So could y'all have sustained a situationship where you were at your place, she was at her place, y'all went about it in a relationship fashion, but y'all were just living in separate homes? Would that have worked?
We didn't think about those things at that time. Again, this is almost getting close to 7 years ago, almost. So
Damn.
in that space, nobody opened that up to us. We wasn't open to that possibility. We wasn't coached nor say, hey, maybe before y'all, it was just like, that's how it was. And that's the route that we took. Had somebody open us up to that, who knows? Maybe we could have said, let's just separate. But I'm going to be real. I'm not separating. Because if I got my whole house to myself, I'm fucking off. being honest. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be saying I'm working on you, but I'm gonna have them coming through
Right, right.
because I got my space. And with the man, with a lot of men, I ain't gonna say all. We can compartmentalize. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it again, but I said it.
Yeah.
So basically, like our feelings,
No,
I can
yeah, we
hit
can
multiple women and no
separate-
problem.
We can separate the physical from
The
emotional
the
tie.
emotional.
So for me, yeah, I could go through them, but that's just a moment. I still, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like some women can too, though, but I don't think men are willing to accept that.
True.
I'm
Very
one
true.
of them, so I know.
True.
Anywho, okay. So somebody is watching us right now, and they need some advice. After being married and divorced twice, if you could go back, what would you do different? And what advice would you give to anyone considering marriage?
Even though we're talking about marriage, it's the before even deciding to get married. As you get older, you realize, like, in marriage, you really
What is
have
this,
to
pineapple
you have to find that person. I spoke on this
That's cool.
earlier. You have to find that person that can love you at your worst.
Mm.
And you have to be done went through some seasons of dating to see this person. Because a lot of motherfuckers, what they do is they get on that honeymoon phase.
And then they act like they down for you.
And they like, nigga, this is it.
This is
and
it.
then when something happens, then fuck her. Well, did y'all talk it out?
You're right.
Did you express how she felt? How did you feel? A lot of people don't know conflict
or vice
resolution.
versa.
Yeah,
'Cause
vice
the
versa.
female will be like, nigga, don't fuck that nigga.
Or shit, hard times may happen. She might lose her job. You might lose your job. Are we still down for each other for
Nigga,
the long
yeah.
term? So my advice before even marrying somebody, you gotta feel in your heart that person got you. Like, not asking yourself. Because I tell people all the time, even when I'm at the shop talking to guys and women, if you ever gotta question some shit, it ain't been answered.
Mm.
So if I'm with somebody and it's in your soul, not your, like your nigga, your DNA makeup of atoms and all that shit of science, if you feel like, damn, this person got me and I got them just as much as they got me, you have a better chance of making it. You have a better chance at fighting through the hard times. Because, like, in my current relationship right now, I'm a few years older than my girl, but I've had more life relationship experiences. And
Shout out to her. That's my nigga.
That's my baby.
That's my nigga. Shout out to her.
I tell her,
Okay.
I talk
And
about,
you gonna
like,
put
you
up her
want to
shit
be
too.
married, and I understand that. But we have to know that we can get through some stuff. And we done been through 2023. We done been through some stuff. But I got to know you see me in my soul and not the errors of me. Because what I have to provide is way beyond the error. So it's one thing to know, like, you got me, I got you, and we can talk, we can communicate, comprehension with communication. We have a safe place where we can talk about whatever and not feel convicted or pointing the finger, but being able to really connect. Like, that's the shit that a lot of people didn't tell us younger before we decided to get married. And if most people that I know that grew up in church, what did we do? We jumped out there. I'm supposed to get married because I love her.
Religion has definitely fucked us up.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that, we are a soulful people. So we let our feelings and emotions guide us. And we do a lot of winging it. And that's okay. But when it comes to marriage and stuff like that, I feel like there has to be a form of preparation. And we need to ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? What is your plan? What does this look like? We rush so much we're rushing into shit because of trauma. Oh, my family was fucked up. This happened with my daddy and my mom. I gotta have kids. I gotta make it right. It's not something we know consciously. It's a subconscious thing. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot of things, but we don't sit down with one another and really talk about what will our life look like together. What will happen if one of us lose our job? What I'm saying? These are conversations that needs to be had before we say I do. Another thing is, marriage is, although it is beautiful, it is still a form of conditioning. What are we rushing to get married for? If I'm with you, you're with me, it's working. That's not saying we won't get married, but let's just figure this out. Let's be cool. It's like we want to rush into this thing and get tied to this person. And for what? Let's just be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on.
A lot of times that comes from status too.
And I did not say, Chris, don't get married. I'm just saying, like,
Well,
we always act out of scarcity and out of fear.
let's lighten the load a little bit. Let's lighten the load.
I got too heavy?
No. You know what I'm saying? We on a time restraint. I kind of wanted to get off into some other stuff. With
Okay,
Zeke.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Zeke, back in the day, they say you was a household name at a young age, dog. How was it like? What was it like handling that? You was the man cutting hair in high school. What was it like handling that?
Bro, the only difference from back then, now I know who I am, and I have an extreme level of confidence. I was so like.
Did you have it then?
I had confidence, but again, that trauma from growing up, I hate to say church, but that part, it was like, be humble. Be humble.
What, you was in the church every Sunday?
Nigga, I was what? Don't get me started. I can run down the
Choir
line.
practice?
Nigga,
What kind of what was the
directed
faith?
the choirs.
Damn.
Lead singer.
What was the
Damn.
denomination?
Usher board,
Please, you
Actor.
can't even sing.
What was
dog.
the
Let me hear something.
denomination?
Baptist.
Okay.
So it's like
Let me hear-
it's like if you can't celebrate yourself too much because you gonna look like you flunking. No, like stop humbling me if I'm happy and I'm progressing in something, I done conquer something. Let me be in my space. Be happy for me because I'm gonna be happy for you once you reach the level.
Who you talking about?
We was talking about going back. I was saying being humble. How I was going to. You asked me was I like that back then. So I'm explaining how no I wasn't like that back then because of why.
Stay with us, boo. Stay with us.
This
Stay
is
focused.
why. So because of the church, yeah, he lost. Did you
Right,
smoke
stay with
this?
us.
Nah, I just ain't want to get off into the.
But
to the
anyway, so going back, I say that to say
relationship shit. I'm
coming
like,
up,
fuck all that.
okay, cool, being humble, blah blah blah.
He happy
so
now. He
so I
good.
knew the shit. I knew like I knew I was cold at cutting. I knew people knew me. I never,
When did you know you was good though?
Bro, I was-
Because before you went to school,
bro. I was in middle school
fire with the clips.
with the clips. I only fucked up a few heads.
What?
Niggas been fucking up still
Yeah, still
to this day.
to this day.
Okay, so that's definitely a gift of yours. So did it start off something you wanted to do, or you just realized you was good at it and was like, I'm gonna run
Who
with
put
it?
the clippers in your
My
hand?
pops.
Shout out
My
to
dad-
Pops.
my
What's up,
dad-
Pops?
My dad used to cut my hair every other like Saturday, right? Because it's the weekend. We
And he
was
said, "Hey, you gonna take these clips, learn how to cut your own goddamn hair, and I ain't about to be cutting your hair."
at my old
I can see your
crib.
pop.
It was the den. It was a mirror in the den, however wide, but it was a mirror. I used to watch my dad cut my hair for like a few years, probably from like 8 to like 10. I'm like, I can do that. So I was like, Dad, I can cut hair. He like, yeah, okay. After watching him, Dad had to go to work. He was a plant worker. My 5th grade graduation, I went and
Killed
got his
yourself.
clippers. I didn't kill myself. It wasn't cold.
But
But it wasn't bad.
But it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I'm with you on that,
got
brother.
the clippers.
I'm with you. I know what that is.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, all right, I'm about to line myself up. Boop, 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 boop. My mom come in like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I was trying to line myself up because since Daddy not going to be able to cut my hair for 5th grade graduation, she was like, wait a minute, let me see that. That's not bad. Ain't the best, but it ain't bad.
Right.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, because my mama will tell you the truth. She gonna be like, oh, baby, that was terrible.
Man, let me tell you what I did though, real quick. Middle school, my cousin was a barber, Jason. I went in the bathroom, took his clippers, right? And just was fucking around. You don't cut a bald spot right in the middle of my head. I had waves, 360. They was banging too. Cut a bald spot right in the middle of my head. I was going to Thompson. Oh God! When I say I wanted to kill myself at that time, dog, I
For a
was so
haircut?
mad. Yes, it was that bad.
They
Dramatic,
fried you.
huh?
You got fried.
I had to cut my hair bald.
Oh, so they still fried you.
That flamed me. It was like, hey, Chris.
Y'all, we couldn't wear
It was
hats
like,
in high
Chris.
school? We couldn't wear
It was
hats in
like,
school?
damn, you just went bald on us, huh, fam? Everything good? You in trouble?
Damn.
Yeah, dog. Cut a humongous bald spot right in the middle of my head. It was about that big. You know what I'm saying? With some clippers. I ain't had no business doing it, dog. Never knew I'd turn out to be this good, though. Straight up, dog. Yeah, but back to my nigga Zeke. So what made you go to school then? If you was already good before you went to school, what made you go to school?
Because I had to figure something out. Football wasn't happening with me.
Mm-hmm.
For different reasons.
Why not? As big as you is, ugly, you was probably perfect for football. You know what I'm
who's
saying?
ugly? What's going on, honey?
You know I gotta talk my shit. This is my brother, okay? I gotta talk my shit now.
Nah, the football thing, man. Look, man, we had a young coach. Like right now, like when I'm 7,
Probably still is. The fuck?
No, he's not. He's a married man.
Okay.
I ain't say shit.
He's a married man. He is doing
Okay,
good.
we won't talk about it now.
So that's what happened. I realized I was like, I'm
Don't
out
do
here.
my mans like that, okay?
Okay. Okay.
That's your man? Damn, that's crazy.
Zeke? I mean, we cool.
Niggas will hit nig and hoes will be hoes. Anywho.
So I just realized I was like, I was one of them people. My dad, they from the South.
Blue collar like that, dog. God damn, hey, look, black men don't cheat.
Honey, what I will say is the way he looked at me at the reunion, he looked through my soul. And that was at the 15th reunion. So
what was you wearing?
Nigga, I was wearing a Fila shirt, some jeans, some ripped jeans, and some Fila Tila. You know I ain't never been one to really dress
but you got
provocative.
That shape.
I don't give a fuck what I got. The nigga was looking. He
can
did
window
X-ray
shop all
vision.
he
He
want
probably
to, okay?
seen
He
my
been married
booty
up 10
cat
years.
through the goddamn jeans.
You done rolled up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, goddamn, girl. You done grew all the way up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not hating. I'm just saying I got some tea, but I will never tell it because that's my boo.
I would hope not.
Yep.
Especially on a public platform.
I
However,
sure would not.
Brother Zeke, let's back to you. Let's go.
I just realized I wasn't about to keep busting my ass doing all this shit for football, and I'm not even getting the opportunity to show what I could truly contribute.
Yeah.
So that was out the window, going to college off scholarship, and I'm like, I ain't really no school nigga. Like, I get shit quick, but I hate studying for shit I don't like.
Man, Zeke was getting
Wait a minute.
$100
So what school did you
cut.
go to?
After I graduated,
Yeah.
I went to
Barber school.
Oh, you never went to college.
I went
okay.
to college for 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes.
I went to
That
college.
nigga registered and
That's
left.
a lot of partying. Like Michigan State was lit.
Yeah, well, I still party.
I still was around.
I didn't graduate from the. I didn't go to college, but nigga,
You didn't go?
No, I still was at all that shit
I wasn't
partying.
registered, but I
Michigan
was around.
State, Eastern, fucking all they hoes. But no,
I was being a mama.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Zeke. You know what I'm saying? You was cold with the clips. They told me, they said, man, niggas was paying this nigga $100 a cut.
That's a lot. Not back then.
That back then, BJ used to be like, man, I used to get that nigga $100 all the time.
So
I'm skipping the line.
So what I used to have
I'm skipping the line.
In my basement, I used to charge like $8, right? I'd be like, all right, give me $15. You cut in front of everybody. And then after that,
$15.
You ain't
know the business. You ain't know the game.
Bro, we were 16,
Yeah,
14.
they was kids.
We were
$15
kids.
back then
We're
was
not
a lot
talking
of money.
about right now.
Because I remember Brad used to get his
Nigga,
head
you know,
grabber.
like I was making legal money. I was making like $400 a week legal money as a student athlete.
In a fucking high school?
In high school.
He was on his
That ain't-
hustle, nigga.
Nigga, I wanted a job. My mama, shout out to my mama. She was like, so you want to go work for the man.
For the man.
Shut the
And
fuck up.
she like, and you want to get them taxes that you want all them that tax to come on you, Uncle Sam, to get your ass.
Shout out to mama.
Shout out to mama.
Because she was like, I was so like, I had homies that worked at Foot Locker. I wanted to experience getting up, going to a job.
Clocking in.
Fuck that
Clocking
job.
in.
Doing the shit they was doing.
You know what I'm saying?
She said,
You wanted overtime?
I wanted all of it because I thought that shit was cool. And my mom really just one day was like, you make more money than your friends.
Boo.
I was like, but they go. She was like, the money you make is more, it's probably some adults. Just thank God I'm your parent and I want to see you succeed. And I start asking friends, I'm like, hey man, how much you make at such and such? Oh, I get like $225 every 2 weeks. I was like, every 2 weeks? You get $200. That's $100 a week.
Nigga.
And you working?
Nigga.
Nigga, I'm making.
You might
in
start
1 week
selling
what you
drugs,
making.
dog.
I'm making in 1 week. Then what you making?
That
in
wasn't
one.
it. You might as well
Well,
pick the
really
bag
more
up.
than that. I'm making in shit, if they making $100 a week, I ain't about to do the math, but I'm making 400. You making 100. Do the math. I'm like, shit. I'm out here. I'm making 1,600 with no fucking real bill. That's the crazy part. I ain't had shit to pay for. I was making cheese, but I also wasn't super ignorant with my cheese because I love having money. I didn't like spending it.
So you went to school, you went to barber school after high school. So
After
you
high
graduated, you just said, fuck it, we're going to because you was making money during high school, right?
Yeah, man. My parents saved money because of me, bro. I was a hustler. I was plowing snow days, cutting hair.
These broke ass little niggas out here, man.
That's
These
why
niggas
I hate
broke.
a lazy nigga.
I hate lazy niggas.
I hate a lazy nigga.
Hey,
but-
look, man, let me tell y'all a story about my nigga Zeke before we wrap
Go
this
ahead.
up, man. Cause I gotta, the whole, like Drink Champs, they get them niggas they flowers. Let me give my brother. Let me get. No, I ain't
Just
gonna be
because I'm
emotional.
big, no mean
Let me give my nigga his flowers though. Let me give my nigga his flowers though. So, I was living in Atlanta, and moved out there to kind of get myself together. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get myself together. Ended up graduating barber school, right? I thought I was sweet until I sat next to a nigga who was sweet, okay? My nigga Zeke was really laying like that. You know what I'm saying? So I put a post up. I said, hey, I'm looking for a shop to work, because I moved back for my kids. You know what I'm saying? I put up a post on Facebook. I said, I'm looking for a shop to work at. Okay? Tag somebody, send me somebody where I could go work. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna move back to Michigan. I'm about to move back to the field. Everybody tagged this guy right here. I've never met him a day in my life. I was like, who? Zeke. Looked this picture up. I said, this old swole ass nigga. Then I looked up his cuts. I said, well, the nigga fire. I was like, shit.
Didn't you go to Southfield?
I was like, huh?
Didn't you go to Southfield? My bad, go ahead.
I left Southfield 9th grade.
Oh, straight up.
So when
I
he
ain't know.
came, I was gone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Call me oblivious, honey.
everybody was like, go to Zeke, man. Y'all niggas gonna be cold together, man. You and Zeke, nigga. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, all right. Call Zeke up. Zeke said, I heard a lot about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? No square biz. This is exactly how it went. He said, I heard a lot about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, it was more good than bad. It was way more good than bad. He was like, so, when you ready, man, just pull up to the shop. I got you. I said, all right. Pulled up to the shop. Had my clippers and shit with me. He was like, what's up? Well, what you trying to do? I was like, man, shit, I'm trying to get my Clio up. I got a baby on the way. At this time, my middle daughter, she was in the oven. I'm supporting the mom on my savings. Nigga, he was like, look, bro, he was like, nah, for real. Like, I don't know who done told you or who said anything, but he treated me like I was his blood brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I was his blood brother. I am not lying. My bro said, hey, look, I don't want no money, bro. I don't want no money. Get your Clio up. I don't know if he saw the hustler in me or the dog in me or something. You know what I'm saying? But my dog he gave me that shot. He did that for me. And even when, I'm not even listening, even when I got my Clio up, and even when I got my Clio up and I'm doing my thing, I said, Zeke, man, I think I'm ready to pay you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm doing pretty good and I'm doing better. He was like, nah, stack that up, bro. Get you some cushion. You know what I'm saying? Get you some cushion. Get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's going to be rainy days, dog. So just stack it up, bro. Just stack it up. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? I don't need your money right now. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I'll just stack it up. I'm like, this nigga here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's why I'm going to war over that nigga. So listen, I ain't done, though.
Anybody interrupted? I'm smoking and chilling.
No, this is real shit right here.
No, it's
Sorry,
serious.
delay. My bad.
Uh-huh.
I think I didn't caught a contact.
Oh, okay.
I'm not fucking with you, Chris. Come on with this shit. Nah.
No, this is really important though. Like people need to know who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might not be a on the scene super duper celebrity, you know, ass kissing ass dude, but this a 100 solid ass dude, and he been that way ever since I met him. So that's why he is really A1 since day one with me.
Appreciate that, man.
You see
We
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you.
Absolutely. I gotta express that
Nah,
because
I love you for that. Appreciate
I love
it.
you
I've
too.
been loving you. You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
that
No
shit
more.
right there,
Wait, can we say
nigga,
that?
helped me the fuck out. Nigga, I was like, nigga.
Like, I had to teach
I
Chris
was
because
fucked up.
he had been used to, like, this is the thing about the barber game. You got niggas that cut hair that just trying to get some money, and you got niggas that get money. And I would tell Chris, I'd be like, I was trying to help him structure his shit so
Oh.
he had more control.
Hey, I used to be like, man, man, fuck them goddamn appointments, nigga. I ain't going by no appointments, nigga. I'm treating this shit like the trap, nigga. First come, first serve. I'm in this bitch all day, every day.
Just
Pull up.
winging it.
Just
That's
doing
how I
it.
used to be. That wasn't how I
No.
was. Hey,
I had to show him a different way.
That nigga said, no.
Zeke, can I ask you what your zodiac sign is?
Virgo.
Ooh, okay, go ahead. Go. Yeah.
So that nigga Zeke was like, hey, bro, look, one day I had a shop full of people waiting on me.
Birthday.
This nigga Zeke was like, hey, Chris, he pulled me to the side. He said, look here, bro. This shit right here can't continue. You gonna have to get it together, okay? And then I think you bought me my first appointment book. That nigga bought me an appointment book like here.
Order that shit off Amazon.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of
Get
this.
in order.
I got 30 people in the goddamn shop waiting on me. He saw the hustler in me. And I remember the first day you really saw it. I felt like you was counting my pockets that day. Cause you really was like, hey nigga, I see you.
Oh, you know what? That's my word.
You was
I see you. I see you.
I see you, nigga.
'Cause I was happy for you, man.
Hey, I was banging, dog, for like the whole week. I'm going crazy. And we was working with this other dude, Jared. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like, nigga, I'm killing Jared. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing heads like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I even took some of Zeke clients. You know what I'm saying?
Shut your ass up, Chris.
You know I had to throw that out there, man.
He like saying that.
You know, I
was too busy. And
I
I
done took a couple
You
of
got
Zeke
my
clients.
scraps. I'm just playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you ain't get my scraps. It's love too.
Nah, it's all love
It's
though.
all
That's the
love.
crazy part, dog. Ain't no fake shit here. Ain't no hoe shit here. And we still brothers and we still getting money. He support me, I support him, and we rocking, dog. So I just wanted to tell you though, dog, you was a 100
appreciate that,
nigga for that.
I just
love
want
you
to
for
say,
that.
barbers, y'all, please get on these apps so we
We
can
are on the
schedule
app.
y'all.
We're on the app.
I know you are.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, get on that.
Please
app,
get
dog.
on these apps.
But if you ain't got
because-
clientele like that, the app is gonna get in your way.
No.
It's a way to work that. It's a way to work.
I mean, I don't
Listen.
know. I had clientele before I got the app.
My boy's got a fire ass barber. He's
What's his name?
Fire. See, I don't want to because I don't want to put him out because
We don't give a fuck. You
his
know what I'm
name
saying?
is Mark.
Martin.
Mark.
Hey,
Mark is
Mark.
dope. Mark is
Mark.
dope.
Marky.
He's like half Hawaiian, half black.
Half Hawaiian.
Yeah. Yeah, he dope as fuck. He's really talented, but the thing is he's got so much going on. He's doing that and then he installs security cameras.
Oh, he's not a
So
real barber.
it's like he works on 10 Mile in Southfield.
See, but imagine if he put the time in that he's doing with his security into his barber.
Man,
what his
let me tell
clientele
you
would probably
something.
be
That
like.
motherfucker is cold with the clip.
And what he charge?
With the clippers. I mean, regular. I remember when he.
No. What he charge?
I don't know. I know when he charged me because his baby mama, like, she stayed with me for a time. So we like family. So like when he was like doing my hair or whatever, he kind of was like, just give me $10. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, you know. So I don't know what he charges because he was looking out
he
for
was
me for
looking
the
out for
love.
you.
Right.
So I would just give him more money. So I don't know.
Well,
I
fuck
think
Mark.
for my two boys, he do them like for like 50 for my boys. But I mean, the nigga cold.
Yeah, don't leave him.
He cold.
Don't leave him.
And he probably
Shut up,
he probably just don't know the game like that. Like so, barbers can be barbers and still have other things going on.
Yeah.
You just have to get your schedule.
Shit, I thought about becoming a barber.
Everybody has when they see what type of
Y'all think I would kill
when they
it?
dealing with us.
Well, as long as you decent, you'll kill
As long as you can know how to cut, yeah, you
No,
kill
no.
'em.
Long as she's a woman.
Yeah.
She's
That's
a
why I said, as long as you know how to
nice-looking
cut.
woman.
You
So,
ain't gotta be sweet, but as long as you know how to cut.
nigga, they'll be like, hey, I
I'm
go to
going
this
on,
one.
yeah.
Hey,
Chris, if I learn, can I come cut here?
I got this new barber.
He talking about, yep.
Her name Rocky
Yeah.
the Barber.
Of
Yeah.
course
about
I
to
could
go to
come
her.
here, cause Chris crazy. He be like, come on over here.
What you think? Somebody just want to look at you all day? No.
Shut the fuck up, Chris. First of
I'm
all,
like,
Chris,
no.
we go way back like an 8-track. You would be
Nobody
the
wanna look
first
at
one
your
talking
ass
about
all
come
day.
over here.
You know what
You
I'm
would.
saying?
You would feel disrespected if I went somewhere else.
That's when you know a nigga. God damn.
I didn't know this nigga so.
Damn.
Listen, we didn't know
shit.
each other so fucking long.
to
It's
yourself.
ridiculous.
I
But-
know Chris. But that's my brother. I know him, and I love him for Chris. A motherfucker. Like
He crazy.
Chris, one of them people. Like when he come around, I swear to God, I just said this to somebody. I said Chris, one of them people. Like you gotta give him like a pre-warning of him. Be like, hey, okay, so look, my nigga Chris, when he get over here, he go say some shit
Yeah.
that's go throw you the fuck off. But he a good dude.
Let me tell you
Give
something
you the
about
shirt
Taurus.
off. Give you the shirt off my
Taurus
back.
No, Taurus
Give
is
the
off the
shirt off
hook
my back.
because I'm married to a Taurus. I'm married to them motherfucking Tauruses is off the hook. They have good hearts. They are loyal. They are, but they something else. That mouth crazy.
We run shit. Run shit. Everything
You know,
around
I'm
me.
married to one. I love him to death.
Run shit. Everything
But
around
this
us.
one I'm not married to. I had to fire on him.
Hey, look. We run shit. Everything around us.
I had to fire him. Shit, I did knock the fucking cup over, but I drank everything in it, so ain't no shit on the floor. Oh, this is so ghetto.
let
Oh my
it-
god.
let it
I'm not even
be.
gonna get that cup. Fuck that cup.
Listen,
Fuck that cup.
listen. Hey, fuck that cup. What you tripping?
Fuck that cup.
Excuse me, Sierra. Can you pick that cup up for me, baby, please?
I'ma pick it
Or you
up,
got your
Chris.
stomach in the way? My fault.
My stomach. Did you just insult? Don't.
No, I didn't
Chris, I
insult you.
wanna fucking
My
go
stomach.
again.
I have those
Don't do
problems.
that.
I have those problems, not you.
Cause I'm fine.
I know you are. You are amazing.
Okay.
Since
Get into
middle
it.
school.
Okay.
Amazing.
Dog, let me tell you, right? I'm about to talk about your cousin. Dog, it was so
Who,
funny.
Siobhan?
Nigga, wait.
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
God.
Wait,
Good
nigga.
night.
Siobhan.
Nigga, wait. In high
Woo!
school, listen, I'm gonna put y'all in the category. I ain't gonna lie. I know you married. No disrespect. I'm in Southfield. I'm
That
like,
nigga,
it's
dog, you
these
beat his
two.
ass.
It's these two
Bad,
thick,
light
cousins,
skin,
light-skinned
with pretty
cousins
eyes.
with motherfucking eyes prettier than mine.
No, but he.
Could've
I
kept
was
that.
like, look.
Could've kept
I'm
that.
like, listen. So you know, I'm tight with Gene. I'm like,
Gene knew off the bell that
Shout
his
out to my
sisters was
cousin
gonna get hit.
Gene.
nigga, let me tell you
He
something.
knew
dog.
it. He knew we was on his sisters
Hey.
because his sister, his cousin, man,
Bruh.
we was
Chris
on.
is fucking ridiculous. Go
Long-
ahead.
I
Zeke.
was on
Hey.
his mama.
Hey, long
Oh
story
my
short,
God.
Mama had a big old butt.
Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Zeke.
Nigga, I grew up with him. I used to
Shut
sleep in
up.
the house.
Long
nigga.
My
story short-
auntie is the motherfucking goat. One thing about it, she can get her a nigga. Shout
Mom
out to my
fine as hell with a
auntie.
fat ass.
listen, I
Shut
asked
up.
Gene. I said, Gene, I was cutting Gene hair in high school, right? Hey, Siobhan, your sister? He was like, yeah. I was like,
Damn.
no, I ain't say damn. I was like,
Nigga was like,
I was
fuck.
like, shit, you want free cuts?
Ah.
He was like, nigga, if you don't go talk to her yourself, I was like, I wasn't.
Yeah,
nigga,
Gene never really been like that
at
with his
this
sisters
time,
and his,
I'm
you
in the
know.
10th, she's in the 11th, he's about to graduate. I ain't had that confidence like I have now. Back then, boy, listen.
Siobhan
look
waist
here.
was
Let me tell
little.
you something about my cousin. That's
Her
my
waist
boo.
was little.
Let me tell you
Look
something about my
here. Her
cousin. My
ass
cousin
was
is beautiful,
plump.
but she will fuck
And her
your
titties.
ass up. My cousin
Everything,
is a
dog, her
tomboy.
body
She
was
will
so
fuck
cold.
your ass up. And me,
Bro.
I always dress like a boy too.
I remember I came back and she had on this little belly top shirt and them ass quarter jeans showing
When?
her little stamp. I said, "Oh my gosh,
You know what? You probably telling the truth because I remember Siobhan used to be like, Raquel, wear this, and I'd be like, because I was still in my like Aaliyah boy phase.
I'd have caught man. Listen,
Can I say respectfully and say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
But so look, them two.
say that shit, nigga.
Them two. I'm gonna get this out. I never thought I would say stuff like this. Y'all wasn't. I don't know if it's the times, but it was like y'all was just so blessed.
Who blessed? Baby, good
Yeah.
night.
Even in your Aaliyah tomboy
Yeah.
phase, niggas was still like,
Yeah,
But you know what, Zeke? I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew nothing about that.
bro,
yeah,
I knew nothing about that.
nigga, she got on
Yeah.
shorts.
yeah.
Ooh.
You
nothing
ain't
about
look.
that.
You and Siobhan was definitely blessed for y'all age, but I will say this.
Siobhan was more blessed to me.
I will say this,
got it
though.
when after I had my kid.
I will say this: y'all weren't whores though.
Exactly.
With all that attention y'all was getting, y'all weren't
But I
whores.
wasn't getting
Y'all
no
wasn't in
attention.
the
Wasn't
y'all
nobody
wasn't in the
fucking with
pool
me.
of bitches
Well,
that was getting
listen,
ran through.
So you had the same shit I went through. You didn't know the level of motherfuckers that was looking at you. 'Cause
No.
I
Yeah.
found that shit out
Jay
later.
Wag.
She knew.
Ooh,
I
I'm
went
dropping
later.
names.
She
I
knew.
ain't
Don't
know.
please don't drop no names.
I
But
So,
we know. We'll talk about all that later. Hey, look.
I had people in y'all.
oh, we
class.
about to get into.
Hold
No,
on, we
Chris,
gonna
you want
get
to do
into
this
it.
podcast? We gonna get into this.
Wait.
shit. You need to come
We
back next
gotta
week.
wrap it up though. We gotta wrap it up though, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for a while, and I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I wish. Man, what? And she was over here about the name drop too. I was like, wait,
No,
stop.
we about to get next week.
It's on.
Don't play with me next fucking week.
It's
we
on.
about to get the danger zone,
It's
nigga.
on. But look, man, shit. Shout out to my brother Zeke. Shout out everybody that's tuning in, man. Rocky, thanks for coming.
Fuck this
And,
tequila, because it makes me act a fool.
Hey, look. Hey, look, man, it was a dope conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm Chris the Barber. That's my girl Rocky, the Zeke the Barber, man, and we out of here.
We out.